Hello everybody and welcome once again to Casual Gamer Oz as we continue some fun and festivities. Festivities probably the word I should really use there on F1 2017 as we take a bit of a break in career mode in between our first season and when we get to our second season we thought we'd have a bit of a crack at some online racing. We did a bit on F1 2016, so why not do a bit on F1 2017. Have never done an online race on this game before. So let's basically try our way here. So obviously our options here are public matchmaking, custom game, or online championship. If I go public matchmaking, tailor public matching searches for your personal game preferences. We want a really short race. So let's try this out here. I've never done a matchmaking session before. Doesn't work for me in real life. So will it work when it comes to online game modes here? And I'd like to race some classic cars if possible here, Codemasters. What do we have here? Public lobby, session in progress, race 1 of 5. So it looks like I have found it. Cool. Select. Awesome. Can I choose a car? Unmute. Ready up. What's that mean? Oh. Do I not get to choose a car? Well, looks like we're doing a short race in Australia. Clearly, I'm extremely experienced here on online racing on Codemasters games, but obviously the few that we did on F1 2016, we had a little bit of fun in those, and again, we're going to have some fun here, and obviously I'm woeful at this game in career mode. The session you were trying to join or spectate is no longer available. Well, that hurts my feelings. Clearly, as in real life, matchmaking doesn't want to work for me. Cool, race results, ready up, classic. Awesome. I don't want to be a Red Bull RB6. Can I be something different? How do I change my car? Or do we not get to change our car? R1. Oh, select team and driver. Oh, okay. It's up the top now. Fair enough. Cool. Alright. Well, what do we get to vote? Vote for the next track. Can I select my team? I want to be an F2004, please. Thank you. Thank you. Much more like it. Alright, back to the lobby. So we're voting for Belgium. Clearly I've got to vote. I guess I'm ready. Alright. I'm seriously learning this. At the time of recording this, can I just point out to make this dated, the Belgian Grand Prix is literally about 45 minutes away from actually starting. So obviously by the time this is posted online, that would have the race would have already happened. But I just thought I'd share that with you to show. So obviously people here are wanting to race in Belgium. So everyone's racing. Well, I've got another Ferrari F2004, the Italian Italian King 1. I want you having a laugh, mate. Are you having a laugh, bro, or whatever that guy was back in F1 2016? He was my favourite. So there's classic, qualifying, none, 5 laps, car performance realistic, off, vehicle damage is reduced. So we should be wary here that damage is in play. So we've got 11 people in this race, and it looks like finally we can get started and get to race the F1 2004. The F2004, I should say. Doesn't need a 1 in there. And I'm sure you are enjoying this video, given that we haven't even actually started a damn race yet. Just waiting and chilling, and we're waiting for some players here to get involved and wait for the carnage that is a 5-lap race of Belgium online. The first time I get to race online in F1 2017, and you're here with me for the ride. Let's do this. Let's get into it. Any time today would be fantastic. Alright. We can hear this beautiful machine that is the F2004. Look how beautiful that is. Can we just stare at that all day, please? Thank you very much. Alright. We look like we're getting into this now. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 lights. We go in Belgium. How crazy are these people going to be in this race? I'm going to brake early. I'm going to let some carnage happen at the front there, I feel. Always a bit of carnage in an online race. And whoa, these people are quite calm. There's a ghosted McLaren there. Just listen to how beautiful that sounds, why don't we? Oh. Through Rouge, whoa, and whoa, 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 I'm out. Surely, crash, out. Oh, that is my own fault, as I've come up the top of Air Rouge there to basically have a Ferrari parked in the middle of the straight. I'm trying to get going here, folks, and I didn't realise it was going to ghost. So that has dropped me all the way down to dead last. I've damaged my front wing, scared the absolute crap out of me, and it's just hard to know when a car's going to ghost or not. Obviously, if I knew that car was going to ghost, I wouldn't have bothered to do it. Now, I kind of actually feel it's worth pitting, because given it's an online race, who knows what's going to happen in front of us. So I am going to pit. I am going to pit to fix my front wing. Sorry, folks, I'm just a little bit distracted with what the hell happened there. And we want to have a perfectly working car to really put this to the test. So I'm going to risk it. Obviously, I'm dead last. I've got nothing to lose. There might be some cars in front of me that will pit. We've obviously had one retirement, or somebody's left the race, because we're down to 9 out of 9, as opposed to there being 10. Juve IT Italian King, or whoever that person was, they've buggered off. And we're going to just try and pit here, just because you never know. The cars could be damaged in front of us. They might not want to pit, and might give me a bit of an advantage. Goodness me, this car sounds beautiful. Just want to keep saying that to you over and over again, because it really does sound gorgeous. And we're getting ready to pit here. First time I've ever made a pit stop on F1 2017. I haven't made one in career mode yet. So there's a bit of trivia for you there. I'm going to bin it. Whoa, that pit lane is very thin. Now I've got auto pit limit on, because I'm weak and I'm a casual gamer. And we're going to have a lot of catching up to do here. But again, if the risk can pay off, who knows? I'm up to 8, so who's behind me? We had another car pull out. THK 2280 seems to be non-existent there. Alright. Let's hope that this strategy is going to pay off. The strategy is that we hope some cars in front of us are damaged. I've got a completely undamaged car. I can push this car to the limit now and see how we go. Alrighty. F2004, really time to streak this baby through Belgium. We finally get through Air Rouge. Don't have to take any ghosted cars there. There's a yellow flag up above us. And we're just going to see. We're up to 7th now. So not sure what is happening in terms of these guys in front of us. Just worried about the back end of this car, obviously. It was sliding around a lot of me when I raced it in career mode. Seems to be a little bit better on the grip here in Belgium. And you can hear just how amazing this car sounds. And are we catching up though on Simp Mesk, whatever this person's name is in front of us? Don't know if we are. We'll see the split time when we come up here a little bit towards Cousin Johnny's house. Hopefully the strategy is going to pay off. Gap? It's not telling me the gap. Alright, well that doesn't help. We've got a beautifully driving car all of a sudden. There's our gap, 36.63 seconds. Okay, keep an eye on that, folks. And remember what it is when we cross the start-finishing line. If we gain some time on him, we know we've made a right decision. If we don't, then, well, we've just had a pit stop for shits and gigs. We come now into the bus stop. Get ready to start our next lap here in Belgium. Whoa, you can feel the back end of the car sliding there. Whoa! Okay. What was that about? Saying that the back end of the car doesn't want to spin out here and it feels better? Not there. It's one problem with this F2004. It's difficult to drive in that aspect. And, well, I've lost 11 seconds on him, so clearly my gamble hasn't paid off. More so that I spun out. Whoa, and I lose the back end once again. Well, this has been a pretty pathetic first attempt at an online race, hasn't it, folks? Again, Belgium, not the best track for myself. Oh, holds on to it well. I think I'm going to get lapped here. at this rate. Oh well, 7th is better than 10th that I was in before. Taking a couple of guys to pop out, but I still want to know how is 8th place behind me. I did not overtake anyone. Obviously they must have been off the circuit. I didn't realise they were off the circuit. So anyway, so online mode for F1 2017 so far is off to a slow start. We at least get to race some classic cars, so that's a positive. Somebody's left the session, the guy behind me, so I'm now 7th of 7th rather than being 7th of 8th. So I'm now officially last, which is a bit of a bomber. Just sit back and enjoy the sounds of this beautiful machine. Just allowing that sound there to come through. Hey, cousin Jimmy, I can't remember if it's Johnny, isn't it? I keep saying Johnny or Jimmy. Cousin Jay. It's Johnny. No one likes Jimmy. Jimmy lives in Hungary. Alright. Now, can we not spin this time around? It's just a case of easing off the throttle, I feel. Just like that. Got to feather the throttle coming through the bus stop so you don't spin out. 46.1 seconds now. We're not going to pull that off in a lap and a half. We'll see if we can get it under 40 seconds. There's our new challenge here in Belgium. Can we get Simp ahead of us below 40 seconds? Going to make up 6 seconds in a lap and a half. We'll try our darndest, folks. I like a challenge. I'd like them to do Italy next. That would be pretty cool. Seem to do quite well in Italy. Italy or Canada, of course. So from 46 seconds down to 44. So I've pulled 2 seconds off them. If I hadn't spun, who knows? Once again, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. But I pulled off 2 seconds on the driver in front in the first sector alone. So 2 seconds a sector means 6 seconds a lap. See if that's going to be the case. If I can get them down to 42 seconds in the next sector. My gamble would have paid off had I not made the mistake. Just power this one through. A little bit silent for you this time around in the commentary. There's not a whole lot for me to commentate on. You just basically see me do a nice lap here of Spa-Francorchamps. As we get closer to Cousin Johnny, we're going to say hello to Cousin Johnny. We're down to 26 seconds. How have I pulled off 16 seconds? 18 seconds on them there. They're struggling. It's a different driver in front though. It's YOLO. Well, they seem to be travelling very, very slowly here. So, can I catch them on the final lap? Similar I did in the career mode in my first one here when I caught Lance Stroll on the last lap. They're just into Eau Rouge now. So, what is the time here? 22 seconds. Well, I don't think I'm going to make 22 seconds on the last lap. Having said that, I made like 18 seconds on them on that last lap. And it could be close. I'm nearly going to get lapped. The race winner is about to cross the line any moment now. So they're just approaching the final, the finish line. They'll get the checkered flag about, well, they just won it there. There we go. There's a yellow flag in the last section as well. Seems to be these slow cars up there. If they can just keep limping around. Down to 21 seconds. But I'm just going to be 1 lap too short, I feel. If there's another lap, who knows? And once again, a mistake costing me dearly. And that decision to pit, I still stand by that. It's made the car, well, despite the fact that I spun out, easier to drive. I can push it a little bit more rather than having to tiptoe with a broken wing. So that, for one thing, is one thing that I'm glad I did. It's been a lot more fun doing this for you. Just getting some good track time here around Belgium in the F2004. I'm still catching them, though. You can see on the track map there that I could get very close to them. I'm not going to get to them, I feel, unless one of them makes a mistake, which would be very nice. I'm still catching them. But they're going to be in the powerful back half of the circuit now. We're down to 12 seconds. Yeah, it's going to be 1 lap too short. Hopefully we'll have a spinner or something will happen at the bus stop. Who knows? Maybe one of them will pit. Maybe one of them will fall asleep. Who knows what can happen? They're crossing the line now. Well, a lot of time. Welcome back to the... I got disqualified. I cut out the stream there, just letting you know. Bit of weird editing going on there, and for some reason it was just me about to cross the finish line, but I got disqualified. And I got third. That makes no sense. So basically everyone got disqualified and I got third because I set the third fastest lap. Yeah, well, on top of the weird editing that you saw, yeah, my goodness, I don't know what the hell happened. Anyway, that's our first first online race. It ended weirdly. It was a fun time driving with you, but that is our first online crack here on F1 2017. If you want to race against me and obviously beat me quite severely, NYC55 David is my handle, and you're going to see what we're going to be doing next here on F1 2017 Career Mode on Casual Gamer Oz. Speak to you next time.